Okay, so welcome to the Anthropocene Compliance Project. Today's topic is going to be about making videos compliant. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the next slide. And this is the fourth in our series. And we have two more about making objects compliant. And those are deal with pictures and hyperlinks and tables. And then our last one is on how to make PDF files from Word and PowerPoint compliant. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at the next couple of weeks. All right, now, all video and audio within a course must contain either closed captions or transcripts. You do not need you do not need to use both, but it's not a bad idea to have both if you can set them up. So you can actually work with the visual learners, and the learners that deal more with reading can take advantages of a video as opposed to reading text and vice versa. So it's a good idea to offer both if you can do it, but I know it takes a lot of time to go back and do the transcripts. So, and even doing the closed caption takes a lot of time. So, but they recommend that you do closed caption, and if you can't do closed caption, then you have to have a transcript for your video. Now, I know some people also do audio. They might record something through Audio Boo or something like that and put that in their courses. So you need a transcript for that, so that the students can read that if for some reason they don't have speakers, or they are having hearing impairments or anything like that. Okay. Now, we do recommend that you use YouTube to upload your videos, especially if you're creating the videos for yourself. And YouTube offers a free auto captioning. This feature is not totally accurate and will require some editing. To make captions more accurate, speak slow and clear. It helps to use a written transcript when creating the video. This way, you can make sure that you are covering all the topics, and it also reduces the ums and the pauses that you have when you're talking. Okay, so this is a great tool to use. All right, if you're going to use YouTube, you need a Google account. And when you go into set up a Google account, if you already have a Gmail account, you already have a Google account, and you can actually go through to YouTube through your Google account. So, but if you do not have a Google account, I would recommend that you use the option to attach one of your current email addresses to the Google account. And you'll see on the screen that I have up there right now that they do have a link when you go to create an account that you can click on, and just I set it up to use my Outlook account. And that way, when I create and upload videos, I get messages on my Outlook account to let me know that they've been uploaded and they're ready to go. But this way, you don't have to create another Gmail account to deal with. So you have that option. To go in and create an account, you would go to accounts.google.com/signup. And I will be sending out this PowerPoint so that it will have the active link in there for this create a Google account. Okay. Now, once you've gone in and if you created a Google account, you have access to basically all these different apps through Google. And once you log in your upper right-hand corner, you will see a set of buttons. It looks like 9 squares on it. And that's the apps area. Section in Google. So if you go into that button there and click on YouTube, that will take you into the YouTube account. If you want to, you can go directly to youtube.com and then just log in using your same username and password that you've set up through the Google account to get in there. Okay, when you go to upload your videos, you would go into your Google account, And I would recommend to create your videos, if you're going to create your own, that you use something called Screencast-O-Matic. I know that in the past we have recommended using Jing. Jing had some limits, and it does not have the option to download to the right file format that can go up to YouTube. So Screencast-O-Matic gives you some features, has an automatic link to YouTube. You can actually attach it to your account. It allows you to do videos up to 15 minutes, where Jing only allowed you 5-minute videos. So that's what I would recommend if you're going to go in and create your own videos, and then you can upload them to YouTube. When you go to upload to YouTube, you want to make sure that you select what type of rights that you're going to be setting up on these videos. So you have 3 choices. There's public, which allows everyone to search and view your video. You have unlisted, which allows just the people with the link to view the video. And then there's private, which will only allow you to see that video. So you can't even do a search to find that video. It won't even come up. You would have to go into your videos in YouTube to be able to see that video. Okay, so nobody would have access to it. So once you've created your video, you can save it to your computer. You use Screencast-O-Matic and you just do an automatic upload. And it's very simple. In here, you would just hit the upload button, hit the picture that has that arrow in the middle there to go in and upload your file, and it would go in and it would load the video. Okay. Now, when you upload the video, YouTube has a feature that automatically does closed captioning. Couple of things you got to remember is, one, it's not accurate, so you want to go back in and check your closed captions and make sure that they do reflect what you were saying in your video. And also, it can take up to 24 hours for the transcripts to be put on YouTube. So you want to make sure that you give it time, because a lot of people panic and think it didn't set it up, and you're going to go back into YouTube and check out your video. Okay, so when I go back into YouTube, in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see the symbol for YouTube, and then there's a button with 3 lines on it. And when you click on that, you will get this menu that I'm showing an image on the left-hand side. And when you go to My Channel, that will let you go in and see all the videos that you've uploaded into your YouTube account. Okay, and once you do that, you can go in and edit the closed captions that were created by YouTube. Now, when you go into the video, when you click on it, what you want to do is click on the CC button underneath the video, and that will put you into the closed caption options. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead on the next screen here. I'm showing you the image of that same video, and then over on the right-hand side, you'll see that there's a green dot with the word English Automatic next to it. Now, you might have to go in and change the language and set it up to make sure that it is English. That usually it's pretty accurate. But when it does a transcript, it's going to do it based on whatever language you set for your videos. Also, right now that green dot lets you know that it's done creating the automatic closed captions. So if you don't see that green dot, that means the automatic captions have not been created yet. So you might want to give it some more time and then come back into your video. All right, so what you would do is you would just click on where it says English Automatic, and then it would show you the transcript that's created for that particular video. And then in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll have an option to edit. So what you would do is you would click on the edit, and the area where that has the transcript, you will be able to go in and click in that text and do, sentence structure, punctuation, fix any mistakes that it has for text that you were trying to say in your video. And like I said, the easier, the slower that you talk, the clearer that you talk, the better the transcript's going to be, and less edits that you have to make. Now, once you've gone in and if you made your edits, you can hit the Publish Edits button. Now, if your video is long, it might take you several times to go in and fix all the mistakes in the automatic transcript. So you can publish at any time, and that will update what you've done, and then you can go back into it later on and finish up. Okay, so you can go back into that at different times. So, all right, now, one of the things that's going to help you is to keep your videos very short. Okay, students' attention span is 3 to 5 minutes. So if you have a video that's too long, one, you're not going to want to do the closed caption editing on it, and two, your students are not going to want to watch it. Okay, so try to keep them short to make it easier for you to manage. Now, the e-learning department does have credits with 3Play Media, and we can send in videos to have a transcript done. Now, this is not going to put the closed caption on the video, so the closed caption is still not going to be accurate, but you can have a printable transcript that you can put along with your content in your course, and students can print that out, okay? 3Play Media does charge us for transcribing the videos, so the more we do, the better off we are. So that's why we recommend, uploading to YouTube, because it does have the automatic closed captioning. Okay, but if you do have a video that's very long, or if it's a video on YouTube that you did not create and you can't close caption, we do have the ability to go through 3Play Media and have them transcribe a video that does not belong to you or to us. And they actually recommend that once you've done this, that you offer that transcript to the person that actually created the video, so that they could include that as part of the video. Okay, nobody's really going to tell you you can't do that. All right. Now, one of the other things you have to be concerned with is third-party content videos. Often they do not include transcripts. Okay, so it's very important to make sure that if you do have third-party content, you check with your publisher, find out if they can provide you with transcripts. Often they tell us that it takes up to 2 weeks to get transcripts for the video. So you might want to check with them and find out what their agreements would be with you and how soon you need to let them know before the video is watched by your students. Okay, so check with that, and some of them are saying that they need the accommodation sheet from us before they will actually close caption a video. Okay, now also, if you're selecting videos, if you're just going out and grabbing videos from YouTube, I would recommend to always check the closed caption and see if it's up to date, because you might find several videos on the same topic, and you want to use the one that's compliant in your course. Okay, so kind of keep that in mind when you're looking at videos. All right, and I kind of went through that already. Check to make sure that the videos are reliable and they have the correct closed captions on them. Give yourself time to edit the captions. Okay, so if you're making your own videos, make sure that you take the time to go back through. Closed captions and transcripts are not just for the sight impaired students. They provide different learning style opportunities to learn. And the funny thing about it is I was on a webinar on Friday, and they were having problems with their audio. So anybody that was having problems automatically went to see if there were closed captions available through the webinar. And there were, so people were able to continue watching the webinar and participating even though they didn't have sound. So that's, you might have a student that's in a lab that doesn't have speakers. So they might have to rely on the closed caption to be able to watch the videos. Okay. And also make sure that your third-party videos are accessible. They either have to be closed captioned or they provide a transcript. Okay. Now, Lynn, did you have anything else that you would like to add to what I've said?
No, not at all, Donna.
Okay, so if anybody needs any help with this, it's something that I do on a regular basis, and I can help you go in and edit. And like I said, that one of the biggest problems and the biggest concerns that I've had with anybody is they didn't wait long enough for the automatic closed captions to be available. And if you try to go in too soon, it just gives you a blank screen and tells you to type in the text to go along with your video. So it's better to wait a little while, let it do the transcript on it for you, and then you go in and edit that transcript. Okay. All right, so at this point we wanted to offer some resources for making content accessible. We have, of course, our e-learning blog at nccelearning.com. We also have our accessibility statements that need to be in your course that we've tried to compile from Pearson and Cengage and any other sources that we know of. And you can actually go out to the site and copy and paste the third-party statements into your course. They usually talk about what's required of students that need accommodations for videos and textbooks and stuff like that. So I would take a look at that. The Fact2 online accessibility website, there's tons of resources out there. And then Buff State and Portland Community College has webinars that you can watch that go very deep into content. Okay. I did want to go in and I just wanted to show you a YouTube video real quick. Let me switch over. Okay. All right, thought I had one open. Let me see here. Here we go. Okay, so here I can show you. I've logged into my Google account, and in the upper right-hand corner is the Google app. So if I go to Google Apps, I can then go to my YouTube channel. And I've been working on a couple different videos. So I'm going to go up in the upper left-hand corner. If this menu doesn't show up, you can go in the upper left-hand corner and turn that on. And I'm going to go to my channel. And I just recently created this updated how to back up your Blackboard course. So if I go into that video, and I'm going to go ahead and pause this, but I would go into the CC option here. And I did check earlier, even it didn't take quite as long because it's a little bit shorter video. It's around 6 minutes. So you can see the English automatic. When I click on that, it will open up the automatic transcript. Like I said, I can go in and edit that transcript. And what you can do is you can play the video, and as it plays the video, it will go to each one of these boxes and lets you see what text they've transcribed for you for that section of the video. And you can click in here and edit it just like you would a Word document. You can put in punctuation, sentence structure, and things like that. And then when you're done, you just come down here to publish edits, and then you publish your updates and changes. Okay, you will get a second one, and your second one is the one that you've edited. So that's the one that's going to be attached to the video if anybody finds that in YouTube and looks at it. So if you stop and start again, making changes, you want to make sure you go into that second option and keep editing that second one. Okay, so that will give you a little bit of information on how to go in and use YouTube to close caption and set up transcripts for your videos. Okay, just remember you don't have to have both. It's recommended to have closed caption, but if you can't do that, you can do the transcripts. Okay, so I think that's about it for closed captioning videos.